Bà xích đúng rồi, bà sẽ share phòng với lại cái bà.
We went to Vietnam with the Variety charity to fundraise money to get kids on bikes that are underprivileged or deserving in New Zealand. We spent 10 days travelling around the country on bikes, and it was a lot of fun. Vietnam was a really cool experience because we got to do things that you probably wouldn't usually do on a holiday. It was really awesome to be able to experience Vietnam, the backtracks of it, to ride through the villages, and I just had a great time in the sunshine. The most memorable part of the Vietnam trip was staying out in the Halong Bay Islands. There's just under 2,000 islands surrounded by water and sheer cliff faces, and to see the villages that lived on the water, just on floating pontoons with schools and markets and full villages, was pretty different, I guess, to what I was expecting, but it was really awesome to see and experience. Yeah, it was something completely different, yet still on two wheels, so can't really escape it. Leading into Chula, I was feeling incredible on my bike, just so comfortable, just having so much fun riding and doing jumps and just really enjoying myself, and so I was really excited to go over to Chula. We arrived to Chula Vista on Monday, and Tuesday we went for a track session at the ABA track, and about halfway through the session I decided that it would be a smart idea to attempt to jump the men's pro section. I did a few run-ins. The first attempt was a bit of a case. The second attempt came up a little bit short. I decided, yeah, I had it the next time. Went round for a third attempt and got kicked off the lip completely sideways and landed with my arms out. Hurt my wrist somehow. Turns out that I had a green stick fracture or a Taurus fracture, which technically is a bent wrist. So that put me out for Chula Vista World Cup. I guess a bit disappointing in the fact that I just didn't get to race and test myself. By the time I do the next race, it's 20 months since the Olympics, and it'll be a bit nerve-wracking, but I'm going to work really hard over the next 6 months to turn up to that event in the best form I can. So after Chula Vista, headed off to Curacao, which is a Dutch island in the Caribbean. There's a BMX race there that I was invited to. As I was invited, I decided that I would try and race 2 weeks after fracturing my wrist, and it seemed to go alright.
Don't do a young boy, past full of pain but the future full of joy. Pocket full of hope and a mind full of money. Mic full of course, headphones full of cutty. Life full of intelligent young man with a lot of potential, but somehow they wanna play dummy. What I write in the present is really my past. I ain't really happy, but this is my path. Nothing adds up, but I'm trying to do the math. I ain't never laugh first, but I always laugh last.
The highlight of the trip was swimming with the dolphins in the last morning we were there. It was half an hour in the water, doing a whole bunch of hand actions to get the dolphins to do tricks, and it was just an incredible experience swimming with them, alongside them, petting them, shaking their hands, getting kisses on the cheek. Just a really awesome experience that you wouldn't usually have at a BMX race, so yeah, it was quite spectacular. Really enjoyable just going around the island, looking at all the different sites, the different beaches, and enjoying the company of the other BMXers that were there.
Ask all the people that have seen I've grown. God says please don't do it, young man. Past is the past, but the future got a plan. Open your eyes, young fella, you can do it for yourself and do it for the fans. Never get caught up and it still stands, even if you lose your legs, still dance. When you fall down, make sure to advance, cause even when you're behind, there's always a chance. Nothing adds up, but I'm trying to do the math. I ain't never laugh first, but I always laugh last.
Now it's into a good 6 months of training, getting stronger in the gym, faster on my bike, getting back everything I had at the Olympics and building on that, so that when I turn up for the first World Cup next year, that I'm in the best shape that I can be, and really test myself and push myself to 100% of what I'm capable of. Coming up in episode 3 will be a lot more riding, testing out my skills to fly a quadcopter and crash a quadcopter. Also handing out all the bikes that we fundraise the money for in Vietnam, and hopefully enjoying the wonderful New Zealand summer that we have. And crash the quadcopter. I don't know, should I re-say that one? Yeah. Get in there. I need like a theme song like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something. Like obviously kick in with like This Is a Story.
This is a story about the house here.
No. Yeah, upside down on my bike.
And if you could take a moment, just sit right there, she's going to tell you all about the story of how she
got here. It's a work in progress. Anything exciting happening? No, I just bought lots of stuff. I feel like a TV show. Got all the drama. It would be pretty boring. You know, the most common question I get asked at schools is if Stan Walker is my brother.
What?
Or if I'm related to Stan Walker. I just go, yeah, he's my brother.
Actually?
Yeah, and they believe me. Stan Walker and Sarah Walker. S. Walker.
S. Walker.
We're so related.
Are you related to Luke Skywalker? Have you met
He's
that?
my father. Yeah, I got some pretty cool relatives.